Good, everybody. Hope you guys are all well. It's been heavy energy for me with this whole eclipse thing. So, I guess I'm curious to see how everyone else is feeling out there. I'm gonna do a general reading. It's been beautiful though, right? So much like it feels like a lot of things were pushed forward. Let me know if any of you experience the same thing, right? Yeah, these eclipses just for lack of a better word, kind of kicked my bloop. So, I guess it didn't feel as bad just because oh wow, okay. Ah ha ha. Speak of look at that. So I don't know if this is the energy some of you are feeling right now, but the devil, right? I don't know if there's a toxic attachment some of you need to let go of. I feel like I did a lot of purging during these eclipses, so maybe if you haven't done the work, right? We're still on Mercury retrograde, so that's when all the things, especially because of the eclipse, a lot of things probably came up. Um, so not that you failed the test, but I guess whoever this connecting to, maybe you revisited something from the past that you probably should have known better, or you're in that right now. So it's about making a choice. Obviously, this isn't like the right way where you can clearly see it. You could see the choice that needs to be made, but this is something like that crept out of the shadows, right? With all these shiny little colors and not to say lured you in, because if you connected with it, right? Toxic attachment, fixated, karmic ties, temptation, lies, illusion, control freak. So I don't know if you went through that, but you're going through that at the moment. And look at this, Five of Swords, right? Again, something that looks very shadowy. So Capricorn, Aquarius, mind games, lack of intimacy, deception, playing to win, victory at all costs, silence, right? So, man, all right. So that's kind of heavy. I definitely wasn't expecting that, right? But I guess whoever needs to hear this needs to hear this, right? Maybe okay. What else does the collective need to hear for the current energy right now? Coming out of these eclipses, clarify the devil, clarify the devil. I mean, I don't think it really needs to be clarified, but wow, this was unexpected too, right? My gut's lighting up. I almost feel like this is a different energy. So maybe some of you, like it was that night and day-ish, in the universe, right? And so the Ten of Cups came out. So maybe some of you are heading towards this Ten of Cups or you're already in it, right? Maybe you made it through, right? I mean, it could also be a past energy, right? I mean, it could be this was the past energy and now this is what you're going into if you did the work, right? But, you know, if some of you kind of fell for this, it's nothing to beat yourself up about because, this whole life is just cycles, right? So until you're ready, you're going to be stuck in that cycle, right? So, marriage stability, security, happy family, fairy tale ending, home lasting relationship, right? So always a choice, right? And that goes perfect with the devil, right? How it looks in the Rider Waite, right? Where it's the male and the female, and they have the chains over them, and at any moment, the chains aren't snug to the point where they can't just throw them off, right? And the mudras that I believe, right, that the devil is throwing up, it's all you see is all there is, right? Because the devil is creating that illusion, in the original Rider Waite that If you look at his hands, the mudras he's throwing up is all you see is all there is. So that's it, right? There's no connection to something else, right? You're stuck in the illusion of whatever's being presented to you, right? Let's say you were in a relationship from the past and you were convinced, whether by yourself through your, you know, traumatizing experiences since you were little or something, that's the best you could get, right? So you stay in this toxic relationship and you feel that no one else is gonna treat you better or there's that kind of stuff, right? So instead of connecting to your higher self, right? So it's funny that you know the 10 of cups, it was a choice, right? Like it still is. It's not too late. I shouldn't I'm just not trying to sugarcoat it, right? I'm just saying, like, you just gotta stop. If there's things from the past that pop up and stuff like that, especially that, right? Something that you just see it, right? Like it's someone that's not even hiding the knife, right? They're hiding their face, but they're not hiding the knife, right? It's like they're showing you the knife, they're showing you what they're about to do to you, right? Maybe in a sense they were wearing a mask, but it's like you knew, right? I feel like whoever this is connecting with is intuitive, and you already knew there was a knife like this person was holding, like ready to just, you know what I mean? Look at this. So I feel like this is the advice, right? Like take a leap of faith. That's the only way you're ever gonna, if you're someone that fell for it, right? You fell for the devil's games, right? Or you were the devil to yourself, right? Instead of, if you want to get to that 10 of cups, you have to take that leap of faith, right? The fool, right? New start, entrepreneur, risk taker, leap of faith, eccentric, free thinker. So, and it's funny because this Pisces energy, well, Pisces Aquarius is Pisces also, right? So, you know, damn, a lot of Aquarius energy. That's crazy. Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn. Communication, right? Maybe you need to have a tough conversation. See, moving on. Maybe you just need to make that call and be like, hey, you know what? Um, yeah, that's it. Three of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy again, collapse. See, that's like what's on the other end of that, right? Like once if you haven't noticed by now, the universe really does work like that, right? Like it's almost like it does seem like magic, right? I've seen it so many times. It seems unbelievable, right? But because you can't fool the universe, you could lie to yourself, but you can't fool the universe. So when you finally cut something off or stuff like that, the new opportunities come in, right? They'll put you in the right places to man, this actually, I mean, it's a great reading. Even I think if you did fall for whatever, I guess it's just trying to tell you, like, hey, the longer you wait, the longer it's gonna take you to get to that, right? Because you know, two threes, that's pretty interesting. 3-3, right? And for me, that's very synchronistic, so it's funny, right? Expansion, confidence, waiting period, success, relocation, receiving opportunities, right? So that's interesting. And then the 10 of Pentacles. So that's amazing, right? The 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Everything, right? It's like everything you could possibly want, right? Everything you could possibly want. And I know, right? Like, there's been so many things happening, like exaggerated. Like, this is a crucial time for humanity, right? Like, for everybody. And so it seems like the universe is doing that, right? Like, even the universe is moving a little faster, but at the same time, it doesn't really it's still not gonna do something that you're not ready for, right? If you're not aligned for it, I guess it's just gonna skip you, right? But even that, right? Maybe bringing, whether it's like that, right? Teamwork, collaborative whether it's bringing people together in union, bringing people together to work together, but the universe is really doing things, right? Because it's almost like there's these energies that are doing the opposite, right? There's these divisive energies. So of course the universe seeks to balance itself, right? So it's also creating unions and partnerships, right? Uh as a way, I guess, to fight that, right? To counter, you know, attack or counterbalance that energy that's being pushed out right now, right? So yeah, not to go too deep into it, but yeah. So hopefully, if you haven't learned your lesson, take some time to meditate, right? I feel like whoever's listening to this, you already know what you had to do, or you know what you need to do. It's never too late, right? It's never too late. Uh, you know, I don't know how many rappers said that before. I know Tupac did, where they say like it don't stop till the casket drop, right? So as long as you're here, you still got a opportunity to make that decision, right? If you already know what you need to do. So let me pull one from the Dark Goddess, because that's I think this is one of my favorite decks, right? The Oracle deck, the Dark Goddess Oracle deck. Then I'll end up with that. And yeah, wow, this is pretty interesting, right? Let me know if it resonated, anything you heard. Let me see. And this is from wow, I believe the channel now is Spiritual Infusion 111. No, 1111, I think, right? Spiritual Infusion 1111. She used to have the channel AF Tarot, right? But now it's Spiritual Infusion 1111. So maybe 111 is significant, right? I said 111, but it's 1111. So either one. 111, obviously new beginnings and all that. So maybe some of you have the opportunity for new beginnings. You just have to take that leap of faith like the fool. So for the Dark Goddess, any mess? Whoa. Of course, right? This is the reason, Hecate was appearing to me for a bit, and she's the reason I got this deck. So that's beautiful. I think she came out like the very first time I popped open this deck. I did a reading and she came out, and it's funny that I think I haven't done a reading in at least, I don't know, a while, or I think it's been like a week. I did a reading for the eclipse or something, but now I kind of want to read a little more or do a few more readings. So that's funny that she popped up again. Hecate, Crossroads. Myth. Hecate is the Greek goddess of witchcraft. She is the queen of the night and goddess of witches, who has power over earth, heaven, and the underworld. She is often depicted as having three faces, carrying a blazing torch, and accompanied by her sacred dogs. As guardian of the spirit world, she has control over hordes of ghosts and acts as intermediary between spirits and humans. Her skeleton key can unlock the gate to all realms. Worshippers of Hecate gather for special suppers in her honor, where secrets of sorcery are shared and leftover food is left as offerings to her and her dogs. Meaning, you have reached an important crossroad and a decision must be made, right? Must be made. Not, it must be made. Hecate is calling on you to choose a path. Choosing your way will mean other opportunities will close to you. Change is unavoidable, but the direction of your life is completely in your own hands. This is a heavy choice to make, but a necessary one to continue moving forward. So, I mean, regardless, it's your adventure, right? It's like before there used to be these books, Pick Your Adventures, and it was like, you got to choose while you're reading. If you chose one door, you move to a page, whatever, and then the story continues from there. If you chose the other one, sometimes boom, you went, and then that's it, you died or something, right, in the story. So, not to say you're gonna die or something, but there really is no wrong way, right? It's just your story, right? Your story's gonna go a different way. If you pick a different road, it's gonna go another way. So it's up to you. You know, the message is very clear from right from the beginning. And look at it, all got wrapped up in a nice little sandwich, right? From the beginning, the devil came out, right? Obviously, the choice, right? I know the Gemini is called the choice in the original tarot, But the devil is also like a choice, right? So yeah, it's a choice, right? If you if you didn't do it yet, it's not too late. And if you did do it, it looks like you're already on your way, right? Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, collaborations, right? All these things. So but regardless, you're having to make a choice now. I think the universe is kind of pushing for it, right? Even if you're someone that's the universe is gonna drop towers on you until you make choices that you need to make. So I'll just leave it at that. And thank you for watching. Give it a thumbs up if it resonated. Let me know in the comments. And that's it. Thank you. Peace.